Hello there, welcome to my channel, Mo Moon. My name is Mo. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of Monday, December 12, 2022 through to Sunday, December 18th, 2022. You and I are protected by the white golden light of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, above us and below us, to our left and to our right, in front of us and behind us, all the way around us. We are protected by the white golden light of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And no negativity can pass through this powerful white golden light that is protecting us on all sides. All negativity is reflected off the surface of this white golden light back to the senders, and so it is. So welcome to this reading. Let me just introduce the tarot decks I'll be using in the oracle decks. I'll be using the Witch Casket Self-Love Oracle deck. I'll be using L'Art de s'Apprivoiser Oracle deck, which is The Art of Hoping, by Francois Doucet. I got this at a secondhand store. I'll be using The Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle by Lorianne Anderson and Juliet Diaz, illustrated by Giada Rose, because we are approaching to the celebration of Yule in the Northern Hemisphere, so I thought it was appropriate. And the tarot deck I will be using is the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrine Welts Stein. Tarot of Mystical Moments. So for this week, Monday, December 12 to Sunday, December 18, 2022, I have decided to have you who are watching represented here by this selenite tower. Now, the reason why I chose the selenite is because selenite is very cleansing. It's a cleansing crystal, and I feel like the energy of this week is going to be cleansing somehow. And selenite is a cleansing crystal, and it cleanses the things that are around it. It cleanses other crystals, and in cleansing, it releases negativity and opens up opportunity for hope and inspiration and healing. Because when we release our negativities, when we release what's holding us back, we're able to heal and to grow. So this is a cleansing crystal that represents all of you who are watching here today. So I'm going to draw the tarot and oracle cards now. So I'm going to start with The Art of Hoping as our opening message for December 12 to December 18, 2022. Ask the universe to speak to us regarding this coming week of December 12 to December 18, 2022, and to give us an oracle card to open up the message for the coming week, December 12 to December 18th, 2022, please. All right. Now we'll draw our tarot cards for each day of the week. I ask the universe to show us the energies that are to come for Monday, December 12th to Sunday, December 18th, 2022, day by day, through these tarot cards, please, universe. All right, so Monday, December 12th, 2022, please, universe. Show us the energy of Monday, December 12th, 2022, please. Monday, December 12th. What is coming for us Monday, December 12th, energy-wise, please, universe? All right. Tuesday, December 13th. Show us the energy of Tuesday, December 13th. Wednesday, December 14th, please, universe. Show us the energy of Wednesday, December 14th. Wednesday, December 14th, please, universe. A tarot card for Wednesday, December 14th. Wednesday, December 14th. Thursday, December 15th. That was fast. Friday, December 16th, please, universe. Friday, December 16th. Show us the energy to come Friday, December 16th. Through a tarot card, please, universe. Please show me Friday, December 16th. Friday, December 16th, for all who are watching. Saturday, December 17th. Show me Saturday, December 17th, 2022, please, universe. A card for Saturday, December 17th. The energy of December 17th for my viewers and for myself. Friday, December 17th. So now we ask for a card for Sunday, December 18th, please, universe. A card for Sunday, December 18th. Show us the energy of Sunday, December 18th through a tarot card. Sunday, December 18th, 2022, please, universe, for my viewers and for myself. Sunday, December 18th. So now I'm going to draw Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle card so that when we're done reading the tarot, we have an overall message for Monday, December 12th, 2022 to Sunday, December 18th, 2022, a message that is accurate for this coming week. Please, universe, show us through one of these cards a message that is accurate for this coming week. For my viewers and for myself. December 12th to December 18th, 2022. And one last card from the Self-Love Oracle deck for Monday, December 12th to Sunday, December 18th. So that too. All right, so we can get into our reading now. So for Monday, December 12th to Sunday, December 18th, 2022, the first message is the solution to the problem resides in you and only in you. So what this card is saying for us is this week, if we encounter anything that feels like a problem, the universe is encouraging us by letting us know that the solution to whatever problem is before us actually lies within us. We don't need to look anywhere outside of ourselves to find the solution to the problem. We have all the knowledge within ourselves. We have all the wisdom within ourselves. You have all the wisdom within yourself to tackle whatever problem might arise this week. So Monday, December 12th, we have the King of Swords. So here we have a female King of Swords because this deck has a female and a male king in the deck. So here we have a female energy for the King of Swords. And with this card that we had, the solution to your problem is within yourself. It ties in well with this King of Swords energy because the King of Swords is an energy that is solution solving, solution bringing, problem solving, I should say. The King of Swords is very logical. The King of Swords is very practical and to the point. It's an air sign, so it's very much about the mind and thinking logically, thinking clearly. So for Monday, December 12th, with this King of Swords energy, there's the ability to problem solve, like this card suggested for the week. There's the ability to start off the week with a clearer mind, because the King of Swords is somebody who has mastered the mind and who rises above the problems in order to reach a goal. So for Monday, December 12th, it's a cold energy. It's a very logical, matter-of-fact energy, but sometimes we need that energy, especially in the darker months, to bring us to a place of feeling safe. The darker months bring in the feminine energy. And as I was journaling today, I mentioned that I often feel like Persephone during the darker months, where I feel like I'm wandering through the underworld. And it's interesting that we have the female King of Swords, because it brings that energy of wandering through the underworld as Persephone during these darker months in the Northern Hemisphere, and the energy of the logical King of Swords, who tackles the difficulties with a very understanding viewpoint. The King of Swords is an energy that knows what the answer to the problem is, and will then bring a sense of calm, knowing what the King of Swords knows. So when you start to feel like these darker months are overcoming you and making you feel depressed, or even suicidal sometimes, or low, or hopeless, or doomed, just remember that when the spring comes, so will come the energy of the light and the sun, and you will rise from the underworld. So when you know that there is hope over the horizon, that this is just a season of transformation, you can bring in that King of Swords energy, where you can soothe your mind knowing that it's only temporary. So Tuesday, December 13, we have the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is fire energy, and it's the energy of determination, the energy of passion, the energy of sexuality, and it's the 7 of Wands, and it talks about standing up for yourself. The 7 of Wands is somebody who has released their fear of it's the energy of somebody who has decided what they stand for and released the fear of the unknown, meaning that when you decide what you stand for, you no longer feel a fear of the unknown, because you know what you stand for, you know what your purpose is, you know what you're fighting for. So this energy on Tuesday, December 13, the 7 of Wands, is an energy of standing up for your uniqueness, using your energy to keep yourself in the state of action, to keep yourself moving, to keep yourself active. So it's fiery. It's and we're in what season are we in now? We're in Sagittarius season, so it's fire season, right? So it's an energy of action. It's an energy of movement, and the 7 of Wands is an energy of standing up for what you believe in, standing up for yourself. So Tuesday, December 13, with the 7 of Wands feels very much like somebody who is determined to make themselves a place in this world, to make themselves feel like they belong. So interesting energy there with the 7 of Wands on Tuesday. Feeling like you belong in this world, feeling like you deserve to have a place in this world. Now, Wednesday, December 14, we have card number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. My experience with the Wheel of Fortune is that it's a very benevolent energy. But it depends how you see fate, because it also talks about fate. The Wheel of Fortune talks about how the wheel, it's like when you watch The Price is Right and they turn the wheel and nobody knows where the wheel will land. You know, you might make it to the next stage, or you might, might be out of the game. But it's like when you see do you see yourself as a winner no matter what happens, or are you somebody who easily feels like you've lost? And so this card on Wednesday, December 14, the Wheel of Fortune is encouraging us to stay centered, stay at the center of the wheel as it is turning, and know that no matter how fate turns for you, ultimately, if you are sturdy within yourself, if you believe in yourself, it doesn't matter what's happening around you, because you always feel a sense of calm within you. So the Wheel of Fortune can bring fortune, bring benevolence, bring goodness into our lives, but it's also a reminder that nobody really knows what's going to happen, and we need to accept what is happening as it is happening. So Wednesday, December 14, with the Wheel of Fortune feels like an energy of acceptance of oneself, of acceptance of what's happening around us. And that doesn't mean that if you accept it, you have to agree that you deserve it, but it means that you have to agree that good things happen to good people, just like bad things happen to good people, just like bad things happen to bad people. And it's all a learning opportunity. The Wheel of Fortune teaches us to learn from what is happening around us, but encourage us to remain at the center. It's like a wheel, and there's a hub at the center of the wheel, and everything that's turning around the wheel turns, but the hub remains steady and still. And so we are encouraged Wednesday, December 14, with the Wheel of Fortune, to remain still within ourselves, to find the peace within our own souls. Now, Thursday, December 15, we have the Magician, card number 1 of the Major Arcana. And this is a beautiful energy midway through the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we have Thursday, and then we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So at the middle of the week, we have the Magician. And the Magician card is very hopeful, because it reminds us that we have everything within ourselves to make things happen. So the Wheel of Fortune can be uncertain, but the Magician brings certainty, because the Magician believes that they can manifest what they want to in this world. So Thursday, December 15, with this Magician card, we feel like we are stable. We feel like whatever has been happening around us, because of the Wheel of Fortune on Wednesday, now on Thursday, we feel like we've come out of whatever things have been turning around us, whatever chaos, whatever goodness, whatever events have been happening around us. The Magician brings us to a calm, centered state, because the Magician is an energy of somebody who can channel and direct their purpose, their thought, their desires. So it brings us to a stillness, it brings us to a quietness, it brings us to a place of hopefulness, it brings us to a place of stability and understanding that we have everything we need. So Friday, December 16, it's the 3rd quarter moon, and the 3rd quarter moon is about letting go and transitioning. The 3rd quarter moon is also about cleansing, releasing, and it's also the stage of returning to darkness, because the 3rd quarter moon is waning. It's becoming smaller in its light, and it is returning to the dark and new moon. So Friday, December 16, we have the 5 of Swords. And the 5s in the tarot are about change, and sometimes with change, they can also bring an energy of instability. And the 5 of Swords, Yeah, the 5 of Swords is about change, and it's about leaving behind what we don't need, leaving behind perhaps comments or words that somebody might have said to us that were hurtful, words that they may have said to us with the intention of building us up, but ultimately those words hurt us, and they they didn't feel good to us, so we let those things stay behind us as we travel forward. So it's interesting because we're going back into the darkness with this third quarter moon on Friday, December 16th. And when we leave behind certain baggages that we've been carrying, we somewhat feel like we have an empty cup. We feel like we have nothing to bring with us as we go forward. But again, we have the energy of going into the unknown with the Five of Swords. And we have to have the courage to leave those thoughts, those words behind, and not carry them as wounds or carry them as trophies of our battle scars. Leaving behind certain thoughts that no longer serve us can make us feel like we are empty. But with this Five of Swords bringing us into the darkness with the dark moon that is coming soon, it reminds us that we are in a period of growth, and that with this Five of Swords being an energy of change and instability, that ultimately with this Wheel of Fortune energy that we had here on Wednesday, ultimately things are happening for our own good. And we can believe that, and we can believe that we are learning the lessons that we came here to learn, and leave our shadows behind and walk towards the unknown, walk towards the energy of possibility. Because even though we're moving into the dark moon, after the dark moon comes the new moon, comes the light. So it's all about cycles. It's all about, returning to the darkness and then returning to the light, and then returning to the darkness and then returning to the light. And as we go back and forth and round, the wheel is turning, and we are learning, and actions are taking place, and thoughts are being developed. So Saturday, December 17, we have card number 14 of the Major Arcana, Temperance. And the Temperance card reminds us to be patient with ourselves here on Saturday, December 17th. Remember I said we are cleansing this week with this selenite here that I showed you, that represents us this week with this energy of cleansing and clearing. Temperance reminds us that we are to be patient with ourselves, just as we are patient with others who we care about. We care about ourselves, so we choose to be patient with ourselves as we are learning. We choose to remember that magic is being created, as we saw with this Magician card on Thursday, that magic is being created, and that ultimately what we add and what we subtract from our lives is what is creating the masterpiece behind it all. So Saturday, December 17th with Temperance, we are reminded to be patient. We are feeling a sense of patience with ourselves, with the world. We are slowing down and taking things step by step. Now, we have a lot of major arcanas this week. We have 4 major arcanas. Sunday, December 18, we have card number 2, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is so appropriate for this dark time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, because the High Priestess speaks about what is created in the darkness. The High Priestess speaks about what is across the veil, the subconscious, the wisdom within ourselves. And remember, we had this oracle card that said that the solutions are within us when we have any problems. And the High Priestess at the end of the week reminds us that we have the wisdom, that we have the knowledge already within us, that it's all in our DNA, that it's all in our heart, in our soul, that we've already experienced success, but that we just need to believe that we have experienced it so that we can ultimately tap into it and achieve that success. The High Priestess is the divine feminine, the dark divine feminine. The dark divine feminine is an energy of mystery. It's an energy of unknown. And it's an energy of seeing what's across the veil. As we see here, we have curtains, we have a veil that is being opened, and the moon is shining through. And the moon is that energy of the divine feminine. And right now in the Northern Hemisphere, we are in that dark feminine, that dark divine feminine stage where growth is taking place, and ultimately all the mysteries reside within us, and we just have to tap into that subconscious energy within us to find the answers to our problems. So we're finishing off the week with the High Priestess, and it feels very mysterious, but it also feels very empowering, because we know that the mysteries to these the mysteries are revealed within our own souls. And if we want to find the answers, we just have to dig deep and find the answers within ourselves. Now, the Yule Oracle card is Wise Men, card number 42. And it says, if it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. And remember, I was saying that the selenite brings us to a sense of healing. And when we heal, we find our purpose. When we heal, we find ourselves. And this card, Wise Men, is telling us that, remember, we had the King of Swords on Monday, that divine, masculine, logical energy, the sun. Wise men, if it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, the songs that bring us back to experiences that we've had, the songs that bring us to a new state of consciousness, the songs, the music that you listen to that supports you. Lean into the music, lean into the songs that remind you of love, lean into the music that reminds you of empowerment. And it says, if it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. So I would have lost what is lost. It's an interesting phrase. I would have lost what was lost, meaning that what was lost is actually been found. And it says, and never found my purpose. So sometimes we wander around in these dark times feeling lost, but ultimately we are not lost. We are actually found. But we're in a time where we feel this loss, because the dark months here in the Northern Hemisphere are very quiet. They almost feel dead. They almost feel lifeless, right? It feels so silent. We feel like it's all lost. But we have to remember the cycle, that the cycle is death to life and back to death again, death to rebirth, to living, and then to decaying and back to death. And ultimately it's all a cycle, and we will get through it. So let's see what our self-love messages are. We have let go of the past with nothing but thanks for the lessons learned. And I think that's pretty straightforward. We were talking about the Five of Swords and letting go of words, letting go of thoughts that we can't carry with us to actually succeed in the future. So let go of the past with nothing but thanks for the lessons learned. And the next one we have says, in silence, you hear the best advice. And this feels like a time of silence in the Northern Hemisphere. And sometimes with this High Priestess card that we had, we are encouraged to step into that silent space where we find the answers to the problems within ourselves. So in silence, you hear the best advice. So thank you for being with me here today. I hope that you found this reading helpful. As you go into this new week, I ask that the sun be at your back, that the moon guide you into yourself, that you find the mysteries within you that unlock the secret treasures of what you deserve, what you are destined for. And so it is. So I wish you a blessed week, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye.